On our GBP USD, we will start our analysis from the daily time frame to the 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame. So make sure you watch it to the end so we can see when and how we are going to place our trade on this our GBP USD. Now see it on this daily time frame. We can see the full trend by going it out, zooming out, which is actually a bearish move on our daily time frame on this our GBP USD. One second is that our price is below our 10-period moving average. This line we all can see it's actually a 10-period moving average. So I mean, once our price is below our 10-period moving average, especially on the daily time frame, then you should be looking to short this our trade. Do not look for a buy, just look for a way to actually short this our trade. So in order to short it, we are going to go on to our 4-hour time frame, by the way. So if you notice something on this our 4-hour time frame, our price was actually ranging within this area here. This was actually a correction and a correction move. Once when we added this impulse move downward, we add a correction move on our daily time frame here. We can see this impulse move, then we had a correction, and now we are on another impulse move downward, right? So now let's see it on this 4-hour time frame. So this was actually a correction move on our daily time frame. But if you notice something on our 4-hour time frame, we are actually ranging on our 4-hour time frame. See it here. We once range. Once our price came to this our resistance level, it dropped to our support, it came to our resistance, and it dropped to our support, and guess what, it broke our support level. Once we see that our price tend to break our support level, then we see it come again to test that level. If you understand your trend line, especially when it is a bearish move, if it is possibly ranging and it breaks out of that range, then we very much see our price come to test that area again. It is exactly what we have gotten on our GBP USD. Our price has now tested this area. What are we expecting next again? A continuous bearish move on our GBP USD. So for our time frame, it is actually showing us a bearish move by the way. So it just depends on when you are watching it. Possibly our price can actually break below it. So if you want to short this our GBP, if you want to short this GBP USD now, I will say short it to these lows. At least that should be giving about 59 pips by the way. So I mean, if you have to short it to this our lows here, that would be about 59 pips to grab. So it depends on when you are watching it. There's every possibility once it's our price comes to this our lows, there are two possibilities. One, it can continue to go bearish move. Secondly, it can also climb up again to test this our highs again, thereby our price might be ranging within this area. So it depends on when you are watching it. So currently we are aiming for our price to rally down to this our lows here. So that is it. Then we can opt out of our trade first. If our price breaks below it, then we can jump into the trade again and continue to ride with it down. If not, we might see our GBP USD rise up again to this our resistance level again. So notice one thing, currently if you want to take the trade, take this trade to this our lows, then opt out. If it breaks below it, then you can jump in. Then if it rallies up, then possibly you can also jump in on our 4-hour time frame. Last 1 hour time frame, by the way, this is actually if you sit on our 1 hour time frame, it looks like we're actually on a bullish move. By the way, you can see this as an impulse move. This is actually a correction, and we add this impulse move but fails to break this previous highs. Once our price fails to break this previous highs and it drops, then you can also see it as a bearish move. So let's see if our price will break this low. If our price break this low, then definitely we are on a bearish move on our GBP USD. So basically on our GBP USD, we would very want to short this our trade on our GBP USD. So we would consider going short on our GBP USD. Now let's see our USD index, by the way. So full trend. By the way, we are actually on an uptrend move there, and we can take this as our eyes, by the way. So we add these huge movements, right? Let's start from here. Huge movements, impulse move here. Now we are expecting another huge movement to take out these highs. So as we are expecting our US index to rally up to take out this our highs, then it is a confirmation that our GBP USD will actually break these lows we just highlighted and continue to go downward on our GBP USD.